Hey all, this is Archangel M here with more Witcher 3. And this is the 701st episode I have released, so yay. I mean, not episode, video total on my channel, so happy thoughts. Oh, Regis.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt.
That
I took a fragment
skeleton
of
has a
tissue
hat
from
on
my
its
hand.
head.
It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome.
Interesting.
You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
Yeah, right?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Oh, I know
All
who
right.
for.
So what do you want to do?
Go in
We shall
depth
visit
there.
Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me...
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
Yeah, I think I've
It is a
rode
place of
by.
torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagma this brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began...
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside
Okay.
it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Alright, let's go.
See no reason to
I have no
dawdle.
need to wait.
Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
I
As
hope
things
I'm not
stand,
bleeding.
The die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already.
And you're starting to scare me.
Yeah, That's fair. Well, that's broken. Have I been here before? Ooh, chest. I think this is one of those,
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber.
Sure you know what you're...
I can only hope I do. Please.
Is this the...
You lead.
No, this is way to the... I remember where this is now. There's a body right there.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct.
I haven't really ran into them very often. We need to go put you in a cage. There's blood over here.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of
Cool.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. The vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Oh. Cool.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Wait, breeding them? I kind of want to wear the Guardian armor a little bit. Dressing for the occasion.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
I like lighting torches, what can I say? It's a long way down, I guess.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed it.
I'm gonna look interesting, that's for sure. Oh, I can't even wear the glasses. That's depressing.
Remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun.
Okay, they're the guys who went
beyond the
across the
sea.
sea.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
There's the gloves. And now I look the part of a... What do I call them, it says?
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham.
Okay, that's
My tribe,
what's
and
one I've already
Deadloves.
looked at.
We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured
They
beyond
went
the
beyond
sea.
the sea. Blue Mountains. Just those are the only ones, I guess.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in...
They treated them like livestock.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
I have scavenger bait. Okay.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Necrophages. I should prepare for them. In the best way I know
3
how.
down, 1 left. Think this'll...
Alright, I have black blood already there.
I certainly hope so. It's stench so thick I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Hmm? Ah. Let's go, Regis.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Any chance you
Kinda
can tell me
thought
about
you
this
wouldn't
alloy?
want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
I'm not chaining you, apparently.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent and also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Well, maybe somebody who's almost died of dehydration might. Which begs the question, if you were dying of
Maybe
dehydration
we need a
and
safe
saw
word. You know,
a
some
second
people
from
say
death
you can't take
and
it anymore.
there's a lake a minute in front of you, would you be able to make it to an adrenaline rush?
Don't know. Calm it down. Somehow. We just have smelled the blood.
Well, fighting back up. I am really beginning to hate these jerks. That is a vampire. Inventory, need vampire stuff as well. Fudge. I can't do that right now. I need to change back into wolf gear to do that. Alright, that one will work. Alright, now I can put vampire oil up on the sword as well. Yep.
It grows. What's it overcome?
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Why am I letting him out now? Yeah, apparently he's terrifying.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me.
Meditation time.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
But I want to loot this place. I'll have to go back. And I'll switch all the way back into normal gear. I just felt like,
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
your eyes are bloodshot, man.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampire...
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff.
Okay.
If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise.
Yeah,
This is
I know this
important,
sort of
Geralt.
stuff.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Alright. I'd like to change my clothes, but beggars can't be choosers.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Interesting.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Interesting.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
I need to help that guy. Now this story makes... I prefer this to Twilight. At least this is
Awake at
heartwarming.
last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury. Remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
Okay.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect...
It's our only lead.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest
Alright. I'm doing things. Alright, let's get back to my normal clothing. I like this new stuff I found, though. It interests me, to say the least. Here we are. Why am I still holding that? Whatever, not important. Guess I just couldn't find a place to put it. Oh, whatever the case, I need to start building up my armory again at some, I mean my wealth again at some point. Really? I haven't been there yet? Okay. But first I need to stop by my house and figure out my inventory.
Oh, you gave those boundaries a good reason to be in there.
Manticore, snake, griffin, wait, what is you? Viper. Any news with her? How's she doing?
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Belgard. I had the barrels unloaded and stored.
Thanks.
Splendid. I was told to expect a
So long. Thanks for the news.
Thanks.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Give her a fork. There's no rules against forks, as far as I know. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. I need more weapon racks. Yeah, whatever. What trophy do I have left that I haven't gotten? Fist fighting, Gwent. That was a cool one, I liked it. Especially the fact that it comes with all this gear. It's interesting. Really, world? Don't do that. I don't need to be carrying some of these things. Hopefully this, all these torches I have is a reason. Apparently they weigh a lot. Go figure. Lauren. Okay. I'm doing good with money. Monetary items I can sell, I mean. Alright. I want to go look at these dyes that are supposedly... Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses. I love wearing the glasses. It makes me feel cool. Let's go see what this dyeing armor thing is about. It seemed interesting. Not what I meant, but okay. Still not what I meant, but okay. Okay, before I do this, I'm going to save, because I don't want to make a mistake I'll regret. Okay, let's try this dye out. Seems interesting. Ooh, purple feel. Interesting. That does not do well contrast wise. That red was actually really nice looking. Still look awesome. Ugh. Let's see, alchemy quick. I just had that many dyes. And it just probably just gives you another. I will never get this one done because I didn't kill the thing. Yeah, at least I won't feel bad about it. Well, this has been Archangel, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. So until next time, have a nice time.